Top 10 applications of gemstones in space-related endeavors.
Humans have been fascinated with gemstones for thousands of years, and because of their beauty, scarcity, and symbolic meaning, they are still in high demand today.
But did you know that gemstones are also useful in space study and exploration? We'll look at 10 different applications of gemstones in space-related endeavors. 10. Space travel. Jewels can be employed to provide space visitors with luxurious experiences.
For instance, a gemstone-based space spa or a spacesuit covered in gems may provide visitors a special and opulent experience.
9. Space research.
By serving as cosmic ray and other particle detectors, gemstones can be utilized to research space. To better understand the universe, scientists can examine how the gemstones interact with these particles. For instance, the characteristics of dark matter, which is thought to account for a sizable amount of the universe's mass, are studied using diamond detectors.
8. Vehicle propulsion.
Additionally, gems can serve as fuel for space engines. Ion thrusters, for instance, can produce thrust by using cesium ions that have been accelerated by sapphire or ruby crystals. The usage of this kind of propulsion technology is possible for missions that last a lengthy time.
7. Spacecraft design.
Gemstones can be used to make strong, lightweight spacecraft components. For instance, windows and lenses made of sapphire and diamond have a high level of scratch and break resistance. Additionally, gems can be utilized to make heat shields and other parts that must endure very high pressures and temperatures.
6. Lasers.
Lasers potent enough to be utilized for space exploration and communication can be made using gems like ruby and sapphire. There are many uses for lasers in space, including communicating with Earth, measuring distance, and mapping the terrain.
5. Energy sources.
Space power can be generated from gems.
Garnet is an example of a gemstone with pyroelectric qualities, which enable them to produce electricity when heated or cooled.
This characteristic can be used to produce power sources that can be used in space.
For instance, a spacecraft's electronics might be powered by a garnet-based power source.
4. Devices for communications. Additionally, gems can be used to construct space-based communication systems. It is possible to broadcast and receive signals using the piezoelectric capabilities of some gemstones, such as quartz. They are useful for making communication equipment that can function in the harsh environment of space because of this feature.
3. Sensors.
Gemstones can be used to make sensors for monitoring things like temperature, pressure, and radiation levels in space thanks to their distinctive physical characteristics. For instance, diamond can be used to make extremely precise temperature sensors since it is a good thermal conductor.
Sapphire may be used to make sensors that can detect light and radiation since it has outstanding optical characteristics. 2. Exploration of space. Given their value as long-lasting and resilient materials, gemstones are perfect for use in space exploration.
Rock samples from other planets can be obtained, for instance, using drill bits with diamond tips. The hardest known naturally occurring substance is diamond, which can pierce even the hardest materials. Due to their tolerance to high temperatures and pressures, other gemstones like sapphires and rubies are also employed in space exploration.
1. Radiation protection. For astronauts and spacecraft, radiation in space is a big risk.
High radiation exposure can harm sensitive electronics, harm DNA, and raise the risk of cancer. Researchers are looking at using gems as radiation shields to shield astronauts and spaceships. Ruby and sapphire are two types of gemstones that are naturally radiation resistant and can be utilized to make shields.